A night to remember. We found a shop to break into. At the back, an extended low roof gave us an opening. One of the panels had loose fittings. We pried the panel free, slid it back, and climbed through into the storeroom. Once inside, we were amazed at how much there was. Old furniture and knickknacks like a tiny museum. We set to work, searching for anything worth taking and stuffing it into black sacks. Then we heard a sound, a door unlocking. Quick! Hide! We hissed and scrambled for cover. We found a large wardrobe and squeezed inside just as the person entered, heading toward the back of the store. We froze in terror, certain they must know we were there. Instead, we heard the scrape of boxes and the thud of furniture being shifted. Each time something banged against the wardrobe, our fear deepened. What if they blocked the door and trapped us inside? We stayed like that for what felt like hours, holding our breath until at last the sounds faded and we knew they were gone. Much to our relief, we weren't trapped. We decided it was time to get out and head home. Terry's place was closer, so we made for there, our sacks heavy with what we'd taken. By now it was well past midnight. As we walked through town, a patrolling police car spotted us. "Oh no," we muttered, scrambling for a story. I leaned toward David and whispered, "Say, we've just been at my aunt's place. She was clearing out and gave us this stuff." The police separated us, each wanting to hear our side of the story. I told them about the aunt clearing out her house, while David claimed we'd been at his uncle's. Our stories didn't match. Within moments we were under suspicion of theft, handcuffed and placed in the back of the patrol car. Now we were in real trouble, that much was clear. The police said they were taking us to the station for statements and an investigation. In the back of the car I bowed my head, whispering a silent prayer, only then realizing how serious things had become. David nudged me with his elbow and asked quietly, "What are you doing?" "Praying," I muttered. He shook his head. "Too late for that. We're screwed now." Just then, chatter crackled over the police radio. Something urgent. A priority call. We couldn't tell what it was, only that it mattered more than us. One of the officers turned and said, "We don't believe your stories, but this must be your lucky day." They pulled over, let us out, and handed back our bags. In a rush, we were free to go. David couldn't believe it, but my mind was filled with guilt and the sense that my prayer had been answered. In that moment, I silently thanked the Lord. "We'd better get out of here," we both said at once. "I know a back way home," Terry added. "We can avoid the main streets." We were almost running now, the black sacks thumping against our backs as we made for my house, the closest. My eyes burned with guilt, adrenaline surging through me, and the thought struck hard here. I was caught in a sinful act, yet the Lord had shown me mercy. It was overwhelming, a flood of emotion I could hardly contain. At last we reached my house, and there, at least, we were safe. A few days passed and we heard nothing more from the police. Were we simply lucky, or had we learned something? For me, Terry, that night changed everything. I didn't turn into a different person overnight, but a new perspective had taken hold. I could finally see where I was headed if I didn't make a change, and I knew I had to act fast. So I'll end my story here. But before I go, let me say this: I still believe, even to this day, that I was delivered in that moment, taught a lesson that shaped my future for the better. And for that, I thank the Lord. Thank you for listening to my story. I hope you found it meaningful and that you enjoyed the journey.